Have you ever had that conversation with your friend that maybe joined a new company, maybe he joined a network marketing or pyramid, we don't know. Or maybe he just became a raving fan of some sort of thing and all he did was just tell you all about it and tell you why you should do it and take it and try it and what the opportunities are and push, 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 push. How did you feel with that? You probably felt like, dude, chill out, you're 3 feet of heat. Or, dude, like, I don't know, man, you're kind of coming off weird. Or, yeah, I understand, but deep down you're like, I don't really understand. He didn't really learn how to conversate well. Conversation is everything. Communication is everything. Because it's one thing to say something, but it's another thing how people hear that or interpret that. You know, they say it's one thing to say you love someone, but it's another thing for people to hear that love. And it's the same thing with communication. Is as you join this isogenics and continue to grow and use these skills and tools for success, you have to know it's a must to learn how to communicate. And it's okay if you're part of a job that doesn't communicate with anyone and any time and you're in a cubicle, or you might be like a teacher or a nurse where you have pretty good communication, or literally you're a communications major. You can have this skill like mastered within just a couple days, and you're going to continually refine yourself as you do it. The only way to get better at communication is to practice. I'll tell you this, 3 years ago when I first started my entrepreneurship as a trainer and an independent contractor at a gym in Maui, I had no clue what I was doing. I came from a nursing background where everything was told. I just followed regulations and stuff. I had to do everything myself. I had to learn how to talk, how to influence, how to make sales, how to talk to people while I'm training. You have to learn as you go. And it's the same thing here, but I'm here to give you a couple tips on how to properly conversate. The first tip is to remember, when you're conversating, whether you are one-on-one or talking to an audience or making a group post, whatnot, have the idea and the mentality of being a farmer and not a hunter. When you communicate, if you communicate as a hunter, you're communicating as like, I need to get this person, they need to sign up, I gotta make my paycheck, whatever. That is a commission breath, and no one likes commission breath. It smells, it's tainted, and it's not anything that's gonna make you successful. But if you communicate like a farmer, planting seeds, just giving value, just being open, right? You could be a little direct sometimes, but not always just trying to make the sale. Some people that sign up will take months, but I'll tell you that one person that finally signs up and enrolls, they could be the ace in the deck. So that's step one, is to have the idea of being a farmer, not a hunter when you communicate. Number two, have the mentality of pulling people to you instead of pushing them to you. The pulling comes from opening them up with questions. The pushing comes from putting all the answers towards them. That is communication at its finest. I'm a health and success coach by trade. If I told everyone, it doesn't matter, we all know that we should be healthier because it's going to make us live longer and feel better and have more energy and have more libido and all these good things. Why are we the most overweight country in the world? It's because it doesn't matter how much information we push, it's about being able to pull someone into a change. I could tell people they have to do ab workouts and do exercises, to eat this food and don't eat that food. But if I don't know how to properly open up with the question of like, well, tell me, like, what's been the struggle, right? How come you haven't been able to lose that weight? Instead of like, hey, you need to start losing 20 pounds or you're gonna die. So I trust me, I know some of us are bulldogs in here and we wanna do that, but I'll tell you, I had to learn that that's not always the way, right? So conversate properly, pull people towards you with the giving them value. Give so much value. You give massive value and expect nothing in return, you're gonna get things in return. And don't do it in a way to manipulate that, but do it in a way to truly show that that person feels cared for, loved, and accepted, and not you're just trying to get to their wallet. Because that's what it's about. It's a win-win situation. You know you're not gonna win if they're not winning. So that's number two. And then the third thing I could say is, like I was just talking about right there, is make the person feel loved. Be genuine. When you conversate with them, don't really talk about the product. Like if it's a new lead or new prospect, don't talk about the products until a couple like conversations back and forth. Actually show you care about them. I thought of you because. That's one of the most powerful things you can say. I thought of you because. If there's someone you haven't talked to in a long time, say, hey prospect, so great to talk to you. I was just thinking of you, or I thought of you because I knew that you were asking me about supplements. We got a train coming by.